Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at Hiya Toys Alien vs. Predator 1/18 scale Chopper Predator action figure. This is the packaging it comes in. As you can see, it's a big, very large window box. And on the bottom, we have the AVP Alien vs. Predator logo, the Chopper image, the Chopper nameplate, and Hiya Toys information, choking hazards and warnings. Here on the top of the box, we have the AVP logo. On the side of the box, we have the Alien. It's pretty cool. Hiya Toys logo. Back of the box, choking hazards. These are not for children. These are recommended for adult collectors like 17 and older. On the back of the box has some information. Here's a UPC, Hiya Toys company information, social media if you want to follow them. These are considered, in their opinion, Exquisite Mini is a new standard setting series for 1/18 scale featuring super articulation action figures under Hiya Toys. So, with that being said, here's two product images of the figure. Pretty nice. Here's the other side of the box. And looks pretty cool. Has the Alien on this side. The Predator on this side. And then obviously the Alien on the other side. Which is a pretty cool design. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at Chopper outside the packaging. So here's Chopper outside the box. So my first impressions is we definitely see where he gets his name inspiration from. Because this figure is blade heavy. Pretty cool. We've seen the Scar and Celtic Predator pretty much follow suits with a lot of the overall aesthetics and paint and materials. It's pretty cool. Helmet looks pretty awesome. Nicely sculpted. Definitely can see that black visor on this particular head sculpt. See all the sculpt work there on this mask. Just on the side of his face, below the visor, and then on top of like the dome of his helmet, I guess, faceplate, whatever you want to call it. Then we still have those individual dreads with the gold beads. We have the gunmetal pack on the back. You can see on the side here all the sculpt work done in the armor, on the arm, the gauntlets, bladed weapon. Chest armor. We have these necklace with different individual types of bones and skulls. And on this side we have him with, an additional set of these traditional two claws that they use. On top of that heavy blade on the inner arm there. Same pretty much sculpt work on the upper arm, the gauntlet. On the back here we have that strap piece like we've seen on the Scar, I think it was. Same loin cloth features. On the front here we have different kinds of little devices on this belt. We have the yellow skin with the black netting, knee pads, shin armor. We have the same blade that's on the side of his leg that's removable. Pretty cool. So that slides and stays in really nice too. Got a nice tolerance to it. You see the top of his feet have some devices or an armament up for his toes. It's just kind of crazy. Each toe has like his blade over it. Bottom of his feet's painted silver. It's kind of like some type of sandal type thing. And on the back and the side of the foot we have those spikes comes out of this each side and then on the back. Overall, really nice design. Lots of sculpting. Pretty cool. So let's take a 360 look at him. And you guys can try to see all the features. All the effort that engineering or designers went through to get him to this point. Very, very cool. Whoops. Dropped him. Uh-oh. Hand fell off. That's okay because I want to go ahead and show you something anyway. That I kind of discovered on these figures. So the hand fell off because it's just on a little ball peg. we'll get to the articulation. There's really no other joints inside of there, so, but these are removable. It gives you a close look at the actual wrist peg. You can see those just pop on very easily. You can see it's very small. So, and this to give you a chance to take a look at that elbow joint that they actually have. It's where like half of it's a joint. Then you have this another half that kind of comes down and rounds out on the forearm with the like a soft ratcheting. But you can see up close how they're trying to improve their joints. But yeah, elbows seem to be pretty good, but you can see right in there, I guess. So that you could remove that lower armor if you wanted to, but that's how that would look. It kind of looks kind of weird to me, but to be honest with you, I kind of think there's like too much going on with all these blades. I mean, you really can't do a whole lot with the hand because of, you know, getting in there and getting, because there's blades that are on his hand, and these are not removable. I can see the glue down inside there. So not too bad. The figure does have, you know, some pretty decent articulation. There's a lot of hindrance in the figure. We have a 360 rotation on the head. If you can get past all the dreads, it's there if you want it. But you kind of just like, your dreads go crazy, get caught up in the back and on the side. So you really don't have a reason to make his head go around 360 anyway. But you know, it's nice to have the feature. Nice necklace there. The arms, shoulders on a ball joint. These are very soft plastic up here, so you could really rotate the arm around if you wanted to. I'm not going to force mine because there's a lot of creaking right now. And just pop the hand off again. The arms can go up about that much on both hands. Let's see if we can slide this back on. For some reason, this hand does come off very easily. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It seems to, you know, you can hear it pop on and it stays on, but it comes off relatively easily or easier. So on this arm, I'd get up in here and try to grab this area here if you can, save on the joints. There's a bicep rotation 360 right there. Of course, the arm spin 360. And it's a good shoe. Relatively close to a 90-degree bend. On the arms, it's not too bad. It's actually pretty good. There's a articulation right here, but it seems to be stuck. Very little movement, maybe because of the overall chest armor that he has on. There's a waist rotation 360, but it's hindered also with all the other, with this back piece here on. His feet can spread pretty good until he gets snagged up in these waist loincloth. This way, not so much. It's pretty much the same problem. I think there's a style rotation. It's just kind of stiff. Double jointed knees are working very nicely. The heels, they rotate 360 if you force it around. You know, this little part that comes down around. But a lot of times, it's due to these spikes or claws, whatever you want to call them, on the back of his heel. It doesn't let you pivot his foot down, and then the front gauntlet kind of stops you from pivoting it up. But the joints are there. So from the other figures, it's pretty much the same style of design for the articulation. Sure, if yeah, so you can see that joint on this one because it's more of a yellow. You see how it's almost like two pieces. It is two pieces actually. You see how that right there is free flowing in the corner there with the little slices. But they're definitely, you know, trying to improve. I don't see what the problem is with technology today and the thousands, if not millions of figures that have been made in the past. You know, it's not, you know, they should have it pretty much figured out. And I just knock my hand off again. But he looks really cool. Always wanted a 1/18 scale set of Alien vs. Predators. Because I do like the overall design of these Predators. Pretty nice. So, in a couple other videos, we discovered on the back of this figure, there is a little connector piece, like you can put a weapon or something on the back. You can see that there. And we haven't figured out what it is for. I'm happy to say I figured it out. It basically is used for Chopper here. I'm guessing the other two Predators are just there because it is probably reused parts, or put there so you can you know, put that particular item on each one of the Alien vs. Predator lines figures, if you wanted to put that piece on, which I'll show it to you now. So in here he comes with something pretty cool. So he comes with 2 of these skulls on a stick, which is pretty cool. And he comes, these are like a it's like a light tan, maybe brown, light brownish skulls, some black eyes, and we have the brown on the stick, and then some of the same color, light brownish, very light wraps around. Then we got these little hanging straps here. And so we thought the initial clip on the back of the figures were for their spears, but apparently those diameters of the spears are too big, but these are actually smaller, and these fit perfectly on the back of each figure. So you just got to go down in here and find it, and you can stick it relatively wherever you would like for height. And that's how that looks. There's only one. It'd have been nice if there was 2. I guess I couldn't do 2 because of the backpack, but that's what that would look like. But here's the first one. And then since you give you an extra one, you can put it on one of the other 2 Celtic or Scar Predators if you would like, for display purposes. That's a really cool feature. I really like that. Really adds some nice display options for you guys. So you get 2 of those. I think they're pretty much not the same. You got strap comes over the middle of the face versus around the top of the head. So they are different. He does not come with any other weapons except for this throwing weapon that he has. Done in like a gunmetal color. Pretty cool. He doesn't come with any kind of spears or any kind of plasma guns, shoulder cannons, anything like that. He comes with an extra set of open hands. Pretty cool. We have the H&I bracket, whatever you prefer calling them. And we come with the stand that we all see in every of the Predator figures. Same design of flooring. And of course, these are the connector pieces for however you want to put them, you know, up this way, or, you know, on each side of the this particular stand. It gives you options. So it's pretty cool. And then really all you have to do is basically just take the figure. And was that his hand again? Yes, it was. And fits perfectly right on the stand. If I can get this hand back on. Alright, I want to take us and fix it. Yeah, so he's pretty cool. I think with this hand issue, I think, you know, these gauntlets that are actually more fluent, a flow is actually pushing the hand off and as it slides down. So I think that's mainly the issue with that. These figure retail price for these are $19.99. That's what the I paid for mine, and you should be able to pay for yours also. They're out in the wild now, so you can pick them up on your favorite retailers, online retailers. Unfortunately, he's not available in stores, but he's pretty cool. So let's take a comparison look at his teammates. we're going to start with the Scar Predator. That's how they compare. It's pretty nice together. The camera's turn him around. Let's try to knock his hand off this time, huh? You can see here, like, this piece is on both Predators. And then he has his cannon, plasma cannon on his shoulder. And this figure does not have that feature. But they look pretty good together. So we did a comparison with Scar and Celtic in our Scar video. So let's take a look at Celtic and the Chopper together. They look fantastic. They look great on your shelf. I recommend general play. So these are for adult collectors. These ain't for kids. You either like them or you don't. I don't know where else to get a beautiful looking set of Alien vs. Predator Chopper, Scar, and Celtic in 1/18 scale than Hiya Toys. So there you go. There's the three of them together. See if we can get them close. Check them out. They look really cool. It's a team. Now I do know there's going to be some more scheduled December that they're using in the AVP line, like an Elder, I believe, and then there's going to be like a Temple Guard, a Young Blood, a Wolf Predator. So they're definitely going to put out, you know, there looks to be about 6 or 7 of these under the AVP line. So forward to that, if you're interested in any, you know, picking up these or any more of Hiya Toys Predators, they're very, very cool. I actually think they look fantastic with the new Joy Toy U.S. Navy SEALs. I think they look great for realism, and if you wanted to put your team of Predators up against some U.S. Navy SEALs, that definitely gives you some pretty cool options for playability. Do you like these guys? But that's how they look. They look fantastic. You can see on height wise, they are just, you know, a little bit taller than a human, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button. Got a lot of cool stuff coming in the future. You don't want to miss it. Hit that thumbs up for me if you do like the Predators, or if you like this video. I really appreciate that also. You can like and share the video if you like with all your fellow friends and collectors. Comment down below if any questions or any, you know, comments you may have about this product. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.